teams that desperately need a win.
Tonight is huge for these two, and a winnable game on the schedule for either side. So whoever wins tonight will feel a lot better about themselves.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And scouts question whether Gilgeous-Alexander could finish through contact. Here's your answer.
And it's blocked. Here's Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Outside, Dort. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Dort. Holmgren's got his second basket of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Fox. It's deflected. Outside, Dort. Here's Holmgren. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide-open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the game.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Murray against Williams. From 6 away. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoffs.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Launches it. Williams with a clean look. No good on the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Outside for Murray. Pass to Herter. Back to Murray. It's tipped. Giddy with it. Here's the 3. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. Holmgren can't hit. The Kings trail by 3. And it's Murray penetrating. Excellent D there from Williams. Thunder have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Sabonis' screen on Dort. He takes it in. The pass to Sabonis. On the wing, Barnes. Giddy defending. Sabonis, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. And he helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
And it's the Kings with the ball, following the score by Oklahoma City. Fox against Dort. Fox passes to Sabonis, and the layup's good off the glass.
I like how aggressive Sabonis is inside. He just has a feel for how to score down there. Being left-handed also helps.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Murray. From outside the arc to the inside. Sabonis.
Sabonis is a guy who works hard on both ends of the court, and he does things the right way.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so he hits both. The Thunder leading by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving the lane. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And even if Gilgeous-Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drive.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Thunder. They're up by 7. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Thunder, guys.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
On the court right now for the Kings, the backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. And it's Barnes in at the 3. Outside Williams, back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving it around. Holmgren kicks to Dort. Shot clock at 3. Shoots over Herter. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Kings trail by 9. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job of drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past. A few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Connects from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 9 now for the Thunder. Williams against Fox. The kick out to Barnes. Back to Sabonis. Another shot. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Sabonis has got 6 points.
Nice persistence on the glass. Sabonis understanding how to use his body and length, too.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on to Aaron Fox.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Here's Sabonis. It's deflected. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. And stolen by Barnes. One-on-one fast break.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
The Thunder leading by 6. Williams, a screen on Fox. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
A confident shooter from deep. When you give Gilgeous-Alexander space to pull the trigger, he's not going to hesitate.
Sabonis kicks to Fox. Sabonis sets the pick for Fox. That one wide left. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter.
And guys, how about the scoring of De'Aaron Fox?
The scoring ability of Fox is off the charts, continuing to perfect his craft while also seeing his rebound numbers go up. That's how you become a reliable, complete guard in this league.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Sabonis with the bucket.
Clearly, Sabonis has that shot dialed in before he even gets the ball. He catches it and shoots it with a quick release.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Holmgren kicks to Dort. Now Giddey with the drive. Boom, he jams it straight down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Fox passes to Sabonis. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
He loves to get rid of it. Fox has a nose for the open man.
Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander, and that one drops. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
The Kings have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
You gotta love how scrappy De'Aaron Fox is. No matter what kind of challenges he faces in a game, he's never giving less than his all.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
The 23.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
We've got Williams. Charge is out there with Wiggins, and it's man in at the point. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Williams is checked in. Mitchell, he's checked in for the Kings. Williams, a screen on Mitchell. Here's man, covered by Mitchell.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Inside, here's Williams. It's hauled in by Lyles. The Kings trail by 10. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Mitchell passes to Len. Now, here's Lyles. Guarded closely. Len down low. He's against Williams. Len, good. Len's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Kings. Over the last few seasons, the Kings have been near the bottom of the defensive rating. And, GA, that is a problem.
Yeah, I think they've tried to address that a little in the draft, taking Davion Mitchell back in 21, but it's been a consistent issue in Sacramento.
Here's Mann. That's tipped. It's stolen by Davis. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Now, here's Monk. Not a lot of room. Clock at 6. Len kicks to Davis. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Len's shot is off. And it's Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Sharch dishes to Williams. Out to Sharch. To the paint. Here's Mann. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. The shot by Williams, no good. The Kings trail by 6. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And he uses the glass on the layup. Len's got 6 points.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Mann, covered by Mitchell. Out to Sharch. Right side, Williams. The feed now to Holmgren. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 14 points for him.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Monk, the pass to Len, and he gets it to go. 8 points for Alex Len.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Here's Mann. Here's Joe. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The dish to Holmgren. Len grabs the board. Now the Kings with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. Now, here's Mitchell. He's tightly guarded. So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
The Kings making a switch here. Fox is checked in. 54 seconds left in the third. 6 to shoot. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And it's the Kings with the ball. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Fox kicks to Len. Shot clock at 6. Len sets a screen for Davis. Back to Len. Shoots over Holmgren. Len's shot is off. The Thunder leading by 4. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And so here is Oklahoma City.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and the basket is good.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Thunder lead by 4. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced to be wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Sabonis is out there with Len, and it's Barnes at the 3 spot.
And have yourself a night, Shea. We know he can dish it, but when he needs to, SGA can just take over offensively.
The kick out to Sabonis. Off target from 3-point range.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Now here's Giddey. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with it. Barnes on him. Holmgren can't hit. The Kings trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Herter finds Len. Barnes left side, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Outside Fox. Takes the 3. Sacramento gets it back. And the dunk by Lamb.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Oh, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle steps for the Thunder. Giddey against Fox. Barnes up top. Inside, it's tipped and stolen by Williams. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Going inside, Dort wide open. And a miss there on the triple. The Kings trail by 7. And here's Herter. The 3, here's Len, and the dunk by Len.
Big points there on the slam. He had a much smaller man on him and took him to task. Just a massive play.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 1:47 left to play here in the 4th. Now here's Herter. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. Here's Barnes. He feeds it to Len. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Puts the move on, and Holmgren lays it in. Holmgren's got 20.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the 4th.
Sabonis' screen on Dort. Fox kicks to Herter. Just 5 to shoot. Sabonis trying to get open. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. it from downtown. And the Thunder lead by 7.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
He had a nice open look right there.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
First personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 8.
At the line.
And he is unable to get the second one. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddy, no one around him. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you have to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Some good competition, but the
getting out in transition.
Which means necessarily, BA, that the winner tonight is likely going to have to execute at a high level. That means, is your spacing good? Do you have the appropriate motion? Are you setting quality screens? How effective can you be generating good shots in the half court?
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Jalen Brunson is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Barrett in at the 3 slot. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes back up, out to the right wing. From deep, Holmgren. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Barrett. Pass to Robinson. Barrett against Giddey. Barrett passes to Robinson. Outside Brunson. 4 on the clock. Tipped. And they're able to recover. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the floor.
Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, just get right up and over the top of the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, no doubt.
Dives for it. Dort with a steal. Just over a minute and a half in. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it fly. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7. And looking at this Oklahoma City roster, what makes them so good on D?
Well, they have loads of length. The Thunder have made a point to draft players with huge wingspans, making things difficult for opponents scoring-wise.
Now here's Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Giddey against Barrett. Pass to Brunson. Randall, a screen on Dort. And here's Brunson from the arc. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
What a critical bucket. This game could have gotten out of hand early if they allowed that run to go much longer.
Well, that's not easy to box out like that. It's just great footwork, and that gave him just the time he needed.
Williams against Randall. Back to Robinson. Pass to Hart. It's tipped. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And it's Holmgren missing. The Knicks have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Grant, it's amazing how Holmgren transforms your defense when he's on the floor.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he really makes up for a lack of strength with length and tremendous timing. He has the lateral footwork to defend 1 through 5 as well. And, of course, he can block shots from any spot on the floor.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. And here's Brunson. Randall, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Hart can't hit. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And it's Robinson picking him up. Here's Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall, left side. Got a hand on it. Hard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Nails it from 3.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Oklahoma City.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
They've got Holmgren, Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Lou Dort, and it's Williams in at the 4. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second.
This guy's showing off his entire offensive package right now. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in full effect.
Hart passes to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Robinson. And rejected. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
The burst of speed from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
Here's Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey against Barrett. Williams with the screen. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Quickly is checked in for Hart.
Knicks substitution, Quickly.
One of the things you have to think about with the New York Knicks, there are quality pieces here. Julius Randle and R.J. Barrett are very capable wings. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time presence in the middle of the paint. The struggle, guys, has been for them putting all these pieces together.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that. Pass to Robinson. It's Barrett on the wing. Giddey defends. Brunson misses. Yeah, Doris, having the pieces fit and being able to find consistent success has eluded the Knicks.
Right, some of that has been a bit out of their control, but there does seem to be this constant tinkering as they search for something that really works for them. They've got to figure this out. Knicks fans are long suffering.
And the Thunder call time here.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communication. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Pass to Giddey. Let's go with a 3. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Tries to save it. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Quickly. There's the drive.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Pass to Holmgren. Banked it in off the glass. Holmgren's got 5 points. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
The Oklahoma City Thunder, clearly an organization focused on the future, look no further than the median age of their roster. One of the youngest teams in the league.
From deep, Giddey. Can't get it to drop. So New York will take it the other way now. Out left to the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And here comes the break. Pass to Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Holmgren's got 4 points in the quarter.
With repetition, you can see the court awareness of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander developing. This guy is going to be a problem as a passer.
Back to Rose. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
The kick out to Williams. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Giddey. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Randall pulls down the board. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Randall. Rose outside. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Thanks, Allie. After
31, the Knicks, 15.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
So on the floor for New York. Down low, it's Randall and Hartenstein. Derrick Rose is out there with Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Grimes in at the 3 spot. Williams a screen on Rose. Here's Mann. Williams with the screen. Mann misses. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Oklahoma City has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Inside, Randall with a steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Hartenstein. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Boy, great gamble by Julius Randle. Sets up the transition game.
And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Grant.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randall credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
Toppin, he's checked in for New York.
Boy, when you think back to 2021 and the year Julius Randle had, guys, a first-time All-Star, winner of the Most Improved Player Award that year, but then follows it up with a disappointing 2022 season.
Talking about Randall, Doris, you could see the emotions boil over at times during that 2022 campaign.
B.A., there were multiple fines and altercations, and that can happen when you don't meet expectations and frustrations mount. And in particular, when you're dealing with the New York media and that passionate fan base, things can escalate.
And Saric throws it down.
Well, because of his size and skill combination, Dario Saric in pick and roll is so dangerous.
Here's Toppin. Oh!
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
Saric a screen on Quickly. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Rose. Sinks that one from the post. Rose has got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, absolutely fearless. And this is one thing you can say about Derrick Rose. He's never had trouble converting in the painted area.
Saric a screen. Wiggins passes to Saric. Rose comes with a double. Here's Williams. Up and in on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 13.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
Pass to Quickly. Here's Grimes. Pounded by Wiggins. 6 to shoot. He shoots. And they'll get another chance. Here's Quickly. The shot won't fall. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. They led by as many as 18. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
A new lineup here for New York. There's 1:40 left to play in the third quarter. Brunson passes to Robinson. Back to Brunson. This one for 3. Knocks down the triple. Brunson's got 8.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Joe. He's covered by Hart. Here's Saric. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
This guy can finish with either hand. What a finish from R.J. Barrett.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. A line change here for Oklahoma City. So it's the Thunder now. 8-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen on Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
Robinson a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good for Brunson. He's got 10.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Outside for Dort. Takes the 3. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Brunson passes to Robinson. Back to Brunson.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Brunson.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, the tremendous length at the guard spot that Shea Gilgeous-Alexander presents is a problem for a lot of defensive players.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and we love that skill. Wow.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Lugens Dort, Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren, and it's Williams in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Brunson passes to Randall. It's Robinson, high post. Shoots over Holmgren. Robinson can't hit.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive rebound. Pass to Holmgren. The 3 is up. And the 3-pointer goes. And the Thunder lead by 17.
Boy, that is a heads-up play right there by Lu Dort. He sees an opening and gets the ball exactly where it needs to go.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Williams from long range. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Williams.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Randall, good.
Credit Julius Randle. Off-season preparation, trying to build the 3-point range.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. That'll put Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on the line. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Boy, when the conversation turns to the young stars in the NBA, I think it's hard to leave Shai Gilgeous-Alexander off this list. This is a...
throw it
Look
down!
out!
Can you say elevation?
This guy is such an attentive defender. Great anticipation by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Because of his length, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has no issues operating near the cup.
Randall, the pass to Barrett. Randall is screen on Giddey. And here's Robinson. Back to Barrett. Oh, sweet move. That one goes in.
Good concentration from the man out of Toronto, Ontario, R.J. Barrett. Go ahead with the contact finish.
Pass to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Here he goes. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 35.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting to that in-between game. He's very confident in the mid-range.
Brunson misses.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The Knicks with the rebound. Randall outside. And here's Brunson from the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Thunder.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And what a huge performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Randall can't hit.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Hart. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Randle, good.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Randle with a steal. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. A competitive game. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant.
Tonight we got a terrific matchup in the backcourt. Let's rewind here a little bit, go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, and of course Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Josh Hart out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Robinson in at the 5 spot.
Now you got to set up a quality screen, and right there Alex Len does a great job, rolls with purpose in that pick and roll.
Lets the 3 fly. Len grabs the board. And it's Sacramento's ball. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Said priority #1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. About a minute played so far here in the first. Herter passes to Len. Stolen by Robinson.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
Brunson, good.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
I know one thing the Kings wanted to focus on this season, and Brent, that was defense.
Well, they're a team that's been at the bottom of the league on the defensive ratings for quite some time. And one way to remain competitive is to bring your defensive intensity on a nightly basis. It's going to be a point of emphasis for this new coaching staff to get these guys on board.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Herter passes to Len, and the dunk by Len.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
Knicks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Brunson against Fox. Now, here's Barrett. Misses the 3. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Len with a screen on Brunson. Fox kicks to Herter. 6 on the shot clock. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's Fox. And here's Herter. Shot clock at 6. Sabonis' screen on Hart. The offensive rebound to the wing right side. Herter kicks to Fox. Down low, Len, and the dunk by Len.
Well, Fox with the eyes and ears up that time. Good vision to facilitate.
Randall passes to Robinson. Back to Randall. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Alex Len picks one up. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
It seems like, Brent, it's been a long time we've been asking, could this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep-run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure.
Brunson the pass to Randall. And he elevates for the slam. Domantas Sabonis did not like that at all.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
Pass to Brunson. Fires for three. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And it's off from three-point range. The Kings trail by 4. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, Barnes making that dunk look really easy.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. To the middle. And finished off by Robinson.
What a contest this is turning into. Almost like a dunk contest, Kevin.
You're right, Greg. They are really going at it. It's bound to only get more intense from here on out.
Really, he's improving so much in his decision-making and delivering passes.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Knicks up by 2. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Hart, and it's Barrett at the 3 slot.
Well, Randall can get up there with the best of them. It's a quick move.
Outside, Sabonis. And he drives in, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Brunson the pass to Randall, stolen by Len. And Fox with a clear path to the basket. Here's Herter. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. The Knicks with the lead. Robinson a screen on Barnes. Randall dishes to Robinson. Here's Brunson. No good that time. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Now Fox. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Got a hand on it. And now here comes Robinson leading the break. Hart wide open. He fires. And the Knicks miss again. Kings have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
And pushing it up, here's New York. Randall with a screen for Brunson. Offensive rebound, and Randall throws it down.
Randall not giving up on that play, smells that one out, grabs the ball, and gets 2 more.
Now here's Herter, defended by Hart. Lets it go with a 3. Herter, no good. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Here's Randall. Outside for Robinson. It's Hart on the wing. He's defended by Herter. Hart, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Herter finds Land. The wide open look here for Fox. And the 3 ball is good. Fox has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Keeps working hard on this 3-point shot, trying to make it a lot more consistent part of his attack is De'Aaron Fox.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Sabonis against Brunson. Sabonis, the pass to Barnes. From the arc. It's rebounded by New York. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Here's Barrett, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Robinson's got 3 assists in the game. Fox with it to the paint. Sabonis. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Robinson. The Knicks leading by 4. Randall right side. Randall with a screen for Brunson. Randall outside. Here's Robinson, and some good action through the first 2 quarters. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
23.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively, but he's going to keep going at him.
At the guard positions, Mitchell and Monk. Terrence Davis is out there with Lyles. And it's Murray in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. The Kings trail by 4.
Here's some facts. Go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just 1 playoff series. Total. 1.
Lyles kicks to Monk. Lyles sets a screen for Monk. Back to Lyles. Monk's shot's good.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they've just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
The score now all even.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Toppin sets a screen for Quickly. Here's Grimes. He's guarded by Davis. Right side Rose. Plays it up off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 2.
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
Murray is screen on Quickly. And then Monk with the dunk.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Now, here's Quickly. T right on him. Mitchell against Rose. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Rose. There's the triple. Rebound by Murray. The Kings have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Now, here's Monk. Quickly covering. Now, here's Monk. Back to Murray. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. New York's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Rose attacking. It's good. And Brent, you were a pretty versatile player. Which of your skills was the most difficult to master?
Well, I think going inside and finishing, you know, going in over big physical guys who could either block your shot or, you know, send you to the deck pretty quick. So going in and having confidence to finish around the basket is certainly a skill.
Pass to Hartenstein. Now, here's Toppin. There's the 3. The kick out to Rose. To the right side. Grimes. Off target with his 3. The Kings trailing. Here's Monk. Down low. And there's Murray on the assist by Monk. Murray's got the game tied up here for Sacramento.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Rose against Mitchell. Now the pass to Quickly. Clock at 6. Stolen by Mitchell. Murray sets a screen for Mitchell for the lead. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
The Kings shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Some nice passing by New York here. Now, here's Quickly. Monk defending.
Love it when Obi gets a few steps. He can really get up there.
And here is Monk. Over Quickly. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. The Kings on top. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The Kings leading, and New York looking at who they've got. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Josh Hart out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Monk. Robinson with the block.
Such good instincts from Robinson there to throw that one away.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento. Now Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. That one drops for him. Brunson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for New York. Brunson's gone 3 for 5 from the field. Inside, Lenka kicks to Herter. Back to Len, and the dunk by Len.
Yeah, Len's not going to settle for anything else. A dunk on the inside goes up strong.
Now, here's Hart. Defense is right there. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Fox passes to Sabonis. Sabonis' screen on Randall. The kick out to Barnes. Sabonis, 2 points. That one goes.
Not letting the physical defense alter the shot. Sabonis finds a way to get it done.
Hart, that's good.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
And the dunk by Len.
Well, Fox does a great job of sizing up the defense and then finding a hole. So good at getting in there.
Randall with a screen for Hart. He kicks it to Randall. Back to Hart. Randall against Len. Randall passes to Barrett. Here's Brunson. Drives to the hoop. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Randall no good. Kings have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Fox kicks to Herter. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Herter's got the lead up to 3 now for the Kings.
Herter very comfortable taking that big shot.
It's Randall with the drive, and Randall throws it down.
How about Randall? Dependable big in a big moment.
Three-pointer, Fox. Knicks with the rebound.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Hart the pass to Brunson. To the inside. Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive. Now, De'Aaron Fox stepping up for the team, showing he's capable in these moments.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
54 seconds left in the game. Here's Sabonis. Count it.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Hart. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Lane with a screen on Brunson.
Finding more and more ways as De'Aaron Fox to score the basketball. That time gets contact.
Defensive foul. Jalen Brunson. Second personal foul. 13 foul. Shooting for Sacramento.
As big a basket as that was, the free throw probably even bigger. Now you've got a 2-possession lead all of a sudden.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Fox against Brunson. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Fox from outside. Buries it from outside.
Well, Fox is feeling it right now. The quick release off the catch and shoot.
So it's Sacramento picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, it's just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett.
themselves out of a rough patch at the expense of another struggling club, RJ.
Yeah, look, this is one of those nightmare matchups where both teams are struggling, both teams are fighting, and one team is going to come out on the other side feeling good, and another side is going to just feel even worse.
Here we go again. A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got Josh Giddey. He's out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Williams in at the 4. Here's Fox. The 3. Offensive board. Outside Herter. Just 5 on the clock. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the left rim and out.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
An unusual skill set for his size. Holmgren can initiate offense from every level on the floor. I mean, his versatility is unbelievable.
And Sabonis the bucket on the assist from Fox.
Showing the point guard instincts there. Fox with great vision.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Herter. Back to Lynn. Lays it up and banks it in. You expect 7-footers to operate off ball, but Holmgren is just as good with the ball in his hands, Grant.
Yes, he is, B.A. I mean, we've seen him go coast to coast in the open floor, take his defender off the dribble and get to the rim. And if you sag off him, well, he can just rise up and fire.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the score by Sacramento.
And this is Shai's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
The Kings trailing. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Lynn. Back to Herter. Here's Lynn. Williams grabs the board.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Giddey into the lane. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And they pick up 2. Giddey's got 6.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Pass to Lynn to end the run. Back to Fox. And that one's long. Thunder with a lead. Now Dort. Three-pointer. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Fox outside to the middle. Pass to Lynn. There's the triple. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis. 5 points in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Now here's Herter. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Sabonis finds Herter. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Len. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
One of the best passing bigs in the league. You can run your offense through Sabonis. He makes great decisions.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now?
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Kings.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder. Fox runs point with Herter by his side. Harrison Barnes out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's Lynn in at center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. And the Kings shooting only 42%.
I think the Kings have been struggling with the lack of consistency in their play, their lineups, their front office. Seems like there is constant change.
Back to Herter. The Thunder pull it in.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Well, you wonder what change in Sacramento could get the franchise back on track, RJ.
Well, roster shakeups could get some quick results, but I do think the future could be bright in Sacramento if they can build around their strengths and be very, very patient.
And you know, they've got a passionate fan base, too.
Very passionate and a hungry one.
Connects from downtown. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
You have to chase Gilgeous-Alexander off the arc. A guy with this confidence is just too dangerous.
Out of bounds, the Thunder will take it. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. Just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what you did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys in the league. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop, showing them off a little bit on that play.
Giddey against Herter. Pass to Holmgren. Down low. Here's Dort. It's rebounded by Sabonis. And it's Sacramento's ball. It's a 14-point game. Here's Fox. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
And guess what, guys? I mean, one of the ways De'Aaron Fox improved his skills growing up was playing 2K, learning the NBA game on 2K. I love it.
And De'Aaron, playing 2K growing up, his dad encouraged him to observe. Take note.
Good advice. I mean, De'Aaron learned a lot about things like ball screens, pick and roll from playing video games, stuff like that. I mean, Fox used 2K as a way to study the game of basketball.
Williams against Fox. Sabonis. And he gets it to go.
What a finish by Sabonis. Through a little contact, too. I like it.
Here's Giddey. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Holmgren. And here's Fox. There's the screen by Lynn. Inside. There's the block. Outside Giddey.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
To the paint. Here's an 8-footer. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Sabonis. The Kings have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Sabonis with a screen on Dort. Fox the pass to Barnes. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
In 2021, Harris and Barnes, HB, twice closed out games with a fadeaway three. Not a bad signature shot.
Both free throws good from Barnes. Well, the three ball is certainly an important part of Barnes' game, Richard.
He'll hurt you with it if you let him, but he's an accurate shooter in general. Takes his time, trusts his mechanics, and gives his shot the complete focus.
Pass to Sabonis. Here's Lynn. It's Herter on the wing. Giddey defends. Back to Lynn. Here's Sabonis. And that'll be Sacramento's ball as it goes out of bounds. Kings able to keep possession here. And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. Here's Lyles. Outside for Davis. Back to Lyles. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Outside Giddey. Here's Dort. Boom! He jams it straight down.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Monk for three. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Williams a screen on Monk. Giddey against Monk. Deflected! To the left side wing. Here's Lyles. Knocks it down from distance. Lyles has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Giddey. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Thunder out in front.
22. The Thunder, 32.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got Dario Saric, and it's man in at the point. Lyles a screen. The three from Mitchell. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. At one point, they led by 16. Here's man. Checked by Mitchell. Man misses. And here are the Kings now. Trailing by 10. They kick it out to Murray. Well, there's so much worldwide talent in basketball right now. Teams have scouts in every corner of the globe, RJ.
Yeah, you have so much talent around this league, and you only have to go back a few years when you had every single postseason award was won by an international player. You had Pascal Siakam, Rudy Gobert, Giannis, and Luka Doncic when you talk about Rookie of the Year. So it was so much talent overseas, and it's all starting to come to the best league in the world.
Here's Saric. He can't get it to go, so Sacramento will take it the other way. Davis drives in. Pass to Lyles. And here's Mitchell. Here's the three. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Here's Joe from deep. Knocks down the long J. And the Thunder lead by 13.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Oklahoma City has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, the Kings made a big trade last season to acquire all-star Domantas Sabonis. It's clear they want to break from their lead-long playoff drought, and they're hoping he can help them do it. He said, quote, "It's exciting. I want to be here. We're going to fight and get wins." Back to you.
Yeah, they're all in, Allie. Thank you.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
The first thing I think of when watching Davion Mitchell is defense. Mitchell entered the league as one of the best on-the-ball defenders out there.
Here's Williams. Pass to Saric. Here's Mann. Checked by Mitchell. Shakes him. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And no doubt, Davion Mitchell is an elite defensive guard. Why is that, Grant?
Well, B.A., despite standing 6 feet, he's got a 6'5" wingspan. Mitchell is really strong and quick. But the biggest thing, Davion never takes a possession off.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. 2 points. That one goes. Saric has got 4 points in the quarter.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Here's Murray. Outside for Mitchell. Launches it. It's hauled in by Saric. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. On the wing man.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Williams. Here's Mann. Checked by Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Here's Joe. And the shot goes down. He's got 5.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And there's a pick. The 3 from Mitchell. Buries it from 3.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Mann. Driving to the basket. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 16.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And so he hits both. Here's Fox. Right side Barnes. Fox outside. The Thunder pull it in. 24 seconds left in the third. Here's Joe. Oh, a special move before that shot.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Just, like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Herder. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's Mann. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder feeling. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. The Kings shooting only 39% so far in the game. Fox runs point with Herder by his side. Alex Len is out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Oklahoma City's gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the 3. Counted from distance. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is a fella who can fill it up. When Gilgeous-Alexander gets rolling, it throws the opponent's defensive plan into disarray.
To the inside, poked loose, stolen by Giddey. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Williams.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
The three from Barnes, and the Kings with another three.
Hey, the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
Fox against Dort, and it's Fox missing. The Thunder have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen on Herter. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane, and that one falls. Now 10 for 12 with that make. Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, B.A., he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder. Oklahoma City's gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. And there's the screen. Inside, here's Holmgren. A leaner. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
He loves to get rid of it. Fox has a nose for the open man.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Williams with the screen. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander fires for three. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Barnes in the post.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Shooting.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Sacramento has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
The Thunder have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks it from distance. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 33 points.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Thunder.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here's Lynn. Dort defending. Back to Sabonis. And stolen by Williams.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Third team.
First one falls for him. And when Dort's out there, Grant, he really gives this team a physical presence.
Oh, I like this guy, B.A. I mean, very strong, very aggressive at both ends. He makes a lot of hustle plays. Seems like every successful team has one or two of those guys like him.
Herder gets the bucket.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Are you serious? I mean, he made the defender look silly right there. Just an epic move.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Herder. Pass to Lynn. The three is up. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis.
A true team-first guy, Sabonis is always ready to share the ball.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's good.
They're leaning on him heavy, and he's responding. He can carry the load.
And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the...
2K Sport. And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander, Lou Dort out there with Williams. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Knicks on offense. Outside Robinson. Back to Hart. Over in the corner, Randall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Giddey. Puts the fadeaway right on the money.
Well, the effectiveness of Julius Randle, wherever he is on the floor, the mid-range, one of those tools in the toolbox.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Fades back. It's Dort on the wing. It's Hart on the wing. It's Barrett on the wing. Back to Hart. For 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder.
I think when you begin talking about the Oklahoma City Thunder, the first name you have to bring up, obviously, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's a guy who can lead an organization, both with his skill set and his leadership abilities.
Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Well, this is where the tremendous motor that Randall plays with helps him get rebounds.
Buchanan for the Thunderbirds. They're so excited about SGA being the face of their team.
Well, the commitment they made tells you all you need to know. He's signed through the year 2027, meaning he's here for the long haul, and he has a great attitude about it. They have told him you are a cornerstone here in Oklahoma City. Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Robinson up top. Back to Brunson. Fires the 3. He's off on that one. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. He feeds it to Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Brunson. And it's blocked. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder another 3.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the rise and fire, continuing to evolve as a three-point threat.
Brunson the pass to Randall. Inside, here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop, but he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact. Now gets to the free throw line.
And you know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's rise to NBA stardom was meteoric.
Well, for me, GA, the more responsibility this guy seems to be given, the better he gets. He's improved every year, and at this point in Shai's career, it looks like his ceiling could be very, very high.
That's tipped. Williams scanning the floor. Randall against Giddey. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he jams it with authority.
Wow, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander quick off his feet. Defense doesn't have time to react.
Here's Brunson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And that one drops for him.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder another three.
Well, pick and roll play from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really starting to come along.
Randall finds Hart. Back to Randall, and so it's Oklahoma City with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter.
And a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kid.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
On the floor for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second quarter. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Lou Dort. Then it's Williams. And it's Holmgren in its center.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree, it is beautiful. The precision, the grace, the timing. How much of that, Doris, is just making the simple pass?
And I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball. On the catch, you're in triple threat position. But as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more.
Yes, that goes in. Randall's got 10.
There's such a nice mix of strength and skill. Julius Randle on the attack.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Offline with his three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Robinson dishes to Randall. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good from Randall on the assist from Robinson.
The guys, over the years, we've seen Randall become a much more aggressive scorer. You love his tenacity.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Doris, since 2000, the New York Knicks have won a grand total of 1 playoff series. What are their issues? Why the problems?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, you always evaluate an organization in its totality. You start with the ownership group, then you go to the general manager, down to the coaches, and how is your roster? What caliber of player is there? Clearly, they have not had stability amongst the GMs, the coaches, or the personnel. It does, however, appear that they are moving in a direction with a clear plan now.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Here's Dort. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Now it's a 6-point Oklahoma City lead. Quickly against Giddey. A shot. It's blocked.
My goodness, Josh Giddey using every bit of that frame to send that one back.
Toppin with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Out to the right wing. Here's Hartenstein. Takes it off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. Now here's Giddey. Down low. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Derrick Rose grabs the miss. Knicks trail by 6. Hartenstein passes to Quickly. There's the pick. Here's Hartenstein. He's guarded by Williams, and it's good. 2 points. Hartenstein's got his second basket.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
You know, Doris, I feel for guys like Emmanuel Quickly. The college tournament canceled his final season.
And that's brutal. You can never replace the excitement of March. But Quickly is starting a long NBA career at last. That 2020 tournament cancellation ended a lot of college basketball careers. My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
There's 53 seconds left to play here in the half. And here is Giddey. Outside, Dort. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Toppin sets a screen for Rose. Toppin inside. He's guarded by Williams. Count that one from Toppin.
Excellent concentration by Obi Toppin. It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. This guy's physical, and he's willing to absorb that contact.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly easy. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
They've got Hartenstein. Emmanuel Quickly out there with Rose. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Grimes in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Mann. Charge has screen on Rose. Wiggins right side. Here's Joe. Quickly covering. Kept alive. Charge. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done. Charge has got his first points of the game. Quickly finds Toppin. Some nice passing by New York here. For the lead. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Quickly's got his first 3 points of the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And stolen by Williams. There's the pass to Mann. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Trains it from beyond the arc. And now a 4-point Oklahoma City lead.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
A nice shot by Hartenstein.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
During the last decade, from 2010 on, Doris, the Thunder had the second most wins in the NBA.
It's mind-boggling to consider that. That was clearly during the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden era. The Spurs had the most in that time frame. What that can tell you, though, is small market teams can win in the NBA.
Yeah, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Toppin. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Knicks have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall, 80% since the break. They set the pick. Knocked loose, taken away by Williams. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Saric inside. Working on Rose. Saric, that's good.
Well, because of his size and length, Dario Saric so comfortable on the interior.
Rose passes to Toppin. Back to Rose. Kicks to Toppin. Here's Hartenstein. He's guarded by Williams. Poked away. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from Derrick Rose.
Well, you love to see Derrick Rose from the guard position make himself a factor on the glass and finish. That is nicely done.
Here's Mann. He's got 5. Williams a screen on Rose. Mann. And Williams throws it down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
The kick out to Rose. They get it back. Back to quickly. Pass to Grimes. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. 43 seconds left to play in the third. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. The Thunder leading by 3. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Randall finds Brunson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Brunson's got it all tied up now for the Knicks. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. Beyond the arc. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17 now.
Boy, the young fella knocking down the 3 to answer on the other end. Wow, go ahead, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Brunson kicks to Robinson, and Robinson throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Thunder out in front, leading by just 1. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Williams is out there with Lou George. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the 5.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Randall passes to Brunson. Back to Randall. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Robinson picks him up. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Outside, George. Oklahoma City moving it around. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. He kicks it to Robinson. Passes to Randall. Robinson sets a screen for Randall. In the corner, Barrett with it. Gilgeous-Alexander against Hart. Just 4 to shoot. Robinson misses.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Hart kicks to Barrett. And Randall throws it down.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. 6 to shoot. And it's Giddey in the corner. 14 feet away. Randall grabs the board. Knicks trail by 3. Robinson finds Randall. In the corner, Barrett with it. Back to Randall. Fades away. Randall can't get that one to fall. The Thunder leading by 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Robinson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Barrett the pass to Brunson. Back to Barrett. To the paint. Here's Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last trip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul. Randall kicks to Robinson. Randall a screen on Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Hard against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in just the second half.
SGA, that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big time clutch delivery.
Back to Barrett. Feet out. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Robinson.
Well, this is where Mitchell Robinson can make his impact on the offensive end. Get the putback with that verticality.
Williams for 3. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams has a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing. The tray. The shot will not fall. The Knicks go the other way with it. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Randall surveying the D.
Yeah, these are the moments of responsibility that Julius Randall relishes. Now you've got to make your foul shots.
Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that moves them within 2. Both shots good from the stripe.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Now the Thunder with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
It drops. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment. And
for this Monday afternoon. These teams feature great front courts, Brent. A little throwback to the old days of the NBA when big men ruled.
Well, the game has become so perimeter oriented. These guys have a lot of skill, and they're going to be able to operate inside a phone booth, and we'll see if these big guys can find a way to dominate uniquely in the way that they bring their offensive prowess.
Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. Fox runs point with Herter by his side. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the 3. 4-3. The offensive rebound. Here's Herter. Drills it from deep.
Well, that's who Herter is outside on the perimeter, a confident long-range shooter.
Robinson, a screen on Fox. Brunson passes to Barrett. It's Robinson, high post. Pass to Brunson. 5 on the clock. Hard against Herter. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Kings have gone 1 for 3 so far.
Well, one thing the Kings got when they hired Mike Brown is a coach who's been through and seen it all with his NBA coaching experience.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Barrett can't hit. Sacramento has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Sabonis, the pass to Herter. Back to Sabonis. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. When it comes to Mike Brown, he's been an assistant or a head coach for 6 different teams now, Brent.
That's a lot of different kitchens to be in, BA. And as an assistant, he's worked for great coaches, Greg Popovich, Steve Kerr, Rick Carlisle. It's a great group of coaches to draw upon and then add his own styles in and what he wants to do with this Kings team moving forward.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. And that one's good for Brunson.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
They kick it out to Murray. Randall with a steal. Barrett up top. He's guarded by Barnes. Back to Barrett. Randall on the screen. From outside the arc. Hart from long range. And the Knicks, another 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Kings have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Brunson against Fox. To the middle. Here's Murray. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Randall. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. For 3, Barrett hits the trifecta.
We're finding some room there on the perimeter. The lefty, R.J. Barrett, knocks it down. Julius Randle, a nightly double-double threat. A guy who can occasionally drain the 3, but when he first entered the league, many considered him just to be a role player. That role has changed.
Now here's Fox. Pass to Barnes. Clock at 6. And here's Sabonis. Back to Barnes. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis.
Using every bit of muscle he's got on that one. What can I say? Harrison Barnes likes to get in and attack.
Well, since accepting a bigger role, Randall has really blossomed.
Well, it's great to see him evolve over time and actually BA just taking on more responsibility. And with the way his game has blossomed, you can see why. He's a big part of this team.
Hart, the open shot, and it's New York scoring again.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Sabonis. Barnes passes to Sabonis, and Sabonis slams it in.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
Here's Barrett driving inside.
And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Yeah, he's not just trying to score, he's trying to embarrass someone. 46 seconds left to play in the first. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Fox, the pass to Sabonis. Back to Fox. Now here's Herder. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And with Kevin Herder, I just love the plug-in ability of him as a player. He just can play some with the ball, a little bit off the ball, a good cutter, lots of complementary skill there.
Barrett passes to Randall. Now Brunson. Randall on the screen. Pass to Barrett. Barnes with the rebound.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Right side Hart. Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson, one of those guys who you could be blocking out, but it's just not enough with that length.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Knicks. They're up by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second.
Big round of applause for your Knicks City.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for New York starting the second. Barnes with it, now guarded by Barrett. Barnes against Barrett. And the shot goes. Barnes has got his second basket of the game.
Barnes can be hard to contain sometimes around the rim. He can create just enough space to be effective.
For 3, Randall. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Herder. Back to Sabonis. And it's Fox missing. New York has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them. He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Sabonis with a screen on Brunson. Murray for 3. Barnes against Barrett. Sabonis with a screen on Barrett. Here's Barnes. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
That ties it up. Herder's got 8.
Hard to stop with how quick Herder is able to rise.
The Knicks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And here's Brunson from the arc. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Outside Robinson. Back to Randall. Pass to Brunson. Barrett with it. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Top of the key jumper, no good. Brunson against Herder. Here's Barnes. Back to Herder. Down low. Shot's good by Sabonis. 7 points in the game.
And that's Sabonis just really sticking with his shot.
Pass to Brunson. Back to Hart. And here's Brunson. He's covered by Fox. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of a team.
Herder making it look easy that time on the pick and roll as the off guard.
Outside Barrett. To the wing, right side. For three, Randall. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Hard against Herder. From deep. And the Kings with another three.
Well, Herder's a guy who can get you back in a hurry. You make one, he'll come back and get a three himself.
For three, Randall. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Randall's got 6 here in the quarter. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Jacks up a 3. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
So there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. And now a 5-point Sacramento lead. Barrett finds Hart. Now Randall. To the inside. Outside Barrett. Three-pointer. Hits a three-pointer. Barrett's got 10 points in the game.
And Barrett's teammates love it when he looks to shoot from the corner. They know how dangerous he can be from deep.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Kings ahead, up 2. Well, now we have some time to check in with them. Thanks very much, Alan. We'll be... After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Kevin Herder really making a difference here.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient. You think back in that 21 season, finally the Knicks breaking back into the playoffs. You know, it had been 7 years since they got there, and Coach Thibodeau receiving the Coach of the Year honor, well deserved.
And so in the game for the Kings, Mitchell and Monk, they're the backcourt. Alex Len is out there with Trey Lyles. And it's Davis in at the small forward position. Davis with a screen on Rose. Back to Davis. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Davis has gotten his first points in this one. It was such an impressive season, and yet New York couldn't quite replicate their success the following year, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., they made some moves, and they were hoping to bolster the roster in some ways. They just didn't go as expected, and now they're retooling again.
You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Rose against Mitchell. Rose with the bucket.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
Rose against Mitchell. Monk for three. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Monk's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. It's Monk on the wing, guarded by Quickly. Monk against Quickly. Ooh, excellent D there from Quickly.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Inside. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. The Kings have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third.
This might make you feel old, but Derrick Rose won his MVP over a decade ago, 2011 season. Whew, that was something special. That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Back to Hartenstein. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, there's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product. Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Alex. Thanks. Drains the triple. D Rose in 2011. MVP for his hometown team, the Chicago Bulls.
And what a year. Top 10 in scoring and assists. We just won that vote in a landslide. That Bulls team winning 62 games, and it beat up on a loaded Eastern Conference. It was LeBron's first Miami season, and Boston still had the big three. Derrick Rose was getting it done.
Well, Brent, this Kings franchise looking to turn things around. It's been years since they've contended.
Yeah, BA, you don't ever really want to get specific with win totals on a year, but how nice would it be for the Kings to hit that 40-win mark and try to get themselves into the postseason? Just hoping this recent coaching change will give them that boost to finally have some postseason basketball in Sacramento. And topping on top of the world there.
For Sacramento, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. The three from Mitchell. Fires in the triple. Mitchell's got 9 points here in the second half.
And another one from distance. He's hot, and they keep feeding him.
Here's Toppin. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, BA? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Barrett comes in for Grimes. Hart's checked in for Quickly. And Brunson is subbed in for Rose.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
55 seconds left in the third quarter. Hart from long range. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Hart's got 8.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
Lyles a screen. Over Toppin. Outside Monk. Lyles a screen. To the paint. Back to Monk. And stolen by Barrett. In transition, here they come. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Hart finds Toppin. Barrett with it. Toppin outside. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair.
Third team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Alex Lang. Third personal foul.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Now here's Monk to the inside. Robinson with a steal. And so it's the Sacramento Kings finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead, getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Mitchell Robinson, Obi Toppin out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Hart in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And how used to the dunk is Obi Toppin. He had 190 in his 2 years in college. That's a ridiculous number.
Lyles a screen. Monk with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. And it's Lyles missing. New York trailing. Robinson passes to Toppin. Brunson finds Toppin. Outside Barrett. And here's Brunson from the arc. He can't get that one to fall. Sacramento shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. Davis can't hit. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Hart from long range drops in the three.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Hart against Monk. To the middle. Here's Lynn. Robinson with the block. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's the three. And there's Barrett on the assist by Brunson. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for New York.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
Well, another thing that has really stood out is just their effort defensively. Active hands, jumping the passing lanes, racking up steals. That's been impressive.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Randall, he's checked in for Toppin. And Fox powers it home.
Fox getting some room and getting up.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Brunson passes to Robinson. Here's Randall, defended by Murray. Randall, good.
This has been fun to watch. I mean, they've managed to go on a run just when it looked like this might be over.
Fox outside. Murray, a screen on Brunson. They kick it out to Murray. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Kings lead by 5.
Well, the more Fox does that, the more he's going to be looked at like a leader.
And Brunson, here we go. Right wing. For 3, Randall. No good there. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Sabonis with a screen on Brunson. Sabonis outside from behind the arc. Randall pulls down the board.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Count it, and the foul. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
How about Randall? Dependable big in a big moment.
Defensive foul charge to.
He's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Fox outside, beyond the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Outside Barrett. It's Hart on the wing. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Kings have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Out to Sabonis. Pass to Barnes. Murray, a screen on Hart. Back to Sabonis. Shot from 12. 6 on the shot clock. Herter can't hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Randall. Barrett into the lane. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
RJ coming through, and that one makes you feel good.
Fox the pass to Murray. No luck on that one. New York goes the other way with it. Pass to Hart. Brunson with it. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he sinks it.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
And I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Outside Herter. Now here's Sabonis. Robinson defending. Money.
And Sabonis saying it's not over yet.
And here's New York now. They're on a 17-6 run. Hart. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this win sealed.
Sabonis with a screen on Hart. Here's Herter. Oh my! What a shot!
That's a crucial basket, and Herter big time.
Inside. It's stolen by Barnes. Outside Murray. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Fox. Money!
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
Well, we'll see how the other side responds here. They have to come up big.
So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just...
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Brent Barry,